what is actually going on is bad. It's very bad. It's very unfortunate that even at this time, Nigerians still see women as second-class citizens. It's very wrong. Looking at this, you understand that this is intimidation. It's intimidation. And an injury to one is an injury to all. This is an intimidation to women. It is a way to say, why should we, maybe all the women that are into politics, they should not support them because we already have a wrong one. It's a lie. We are asking the government, we are asking the good citizens of Nigeria to come up and stand for Betta Edu. Let them do the right thing. Let them do the investigation and stop the media trial. It's very wrong. They should stop suppressing the women. Enough is enough. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hijack the media to fight back. Being the text of an extraordinary press release, an open letter to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu by civil society group against defamation initiative. Gentlemen of the press, fellow chairmen, ladies and gentlemen, as bodies who believe in the rule of law and the saying, innocent until proven guilty, we convene here as a matter of urgency to shed more light on the ongoing investigation by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, of the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation and its sub-parastatals. Recall that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in fulfilling one of his campaign promises to weed out corruption, ordered the suspension of the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Dr. Betta Edu, for proper investigation into some unusual ways and means in the ministry. This is a global standard approach of governance in order to ensure there is no interference of the investigation. Since then, some media outlets have projected captivating headlines, although mostly inaccurate, in order to ridicule the image of the minister. The anger from fellow Nigerians is well justified. To communicate clearly by stating that the ministry is being investigated for funds transaction that predated years before Dr. Betta Edu became the minister. This is particularly very important because of the deliberate media manipulation and orchestrated because smell campaign to associate Dr. Betta Edu with the alleged roots in that ministry, which unfortunately were the very thing she was fighting before the administrative procedural glitch that is now being exploited to tarnish her image and rubbish her anti-corruption efforts in that same ministry. This bright, determined minister had the offer to question transfer of over 40 billion naira, which was done following an approval that predated Dr. Betta Edu arrival in the ministry. All hell was let loose moment Dr. Edu requested more clarifications. Beneficiaries of the slice in that ministry assembled their arsenal against her, while no attempt will be made by this group to shed wrongdoings. It is equally important to strengthen out the story because it has been deliberately bent, squeezed, and concocted. We clearly do not support the transfer of the 585 million naira or any other sum of government funds to any private account, as it has been alleged. However, let us be clear. This private account under reference in the 585 million naira saga does not belong to Dr. Betta Edu, nor is she signatory to it. Let us be clear also that from all available facts the minister has nothing to do with the 30 billion naira that has been recovered or any amount that is still missing. All these funds were already approved before Dr. Betta Edu took charge of the ministry. Upon arrival, the people undoing the growth of our country understood her body language, and a trap was set for her. We stand corrected to say that as of now, in this country, many parastatals or ministry heads, including the military, request funds to be released for certain projects or operations. Certain methods are put in place to actualize the goals. But she basically relied on people's guidance on the way and means she can achieve success in her task of responsibility. It was known to her she is relating with wrong people who see her proactive measures as challenges to an already established task in this ministry. I beg your pardon. Thankfully, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was once a senator and governor. He understands very well that this dark working exists without which nothing can be achieved except someone who has experience and resourceful as President Bola Ahmed Tinubu creates a paradigm shift, which is by no means an easy task, and he knows it. Over the years, Dr. Betta Edu has proven that she cares about reaching out and caring for people unconditionally. She has proven track records from her previous position. This glitch, which helped uncover 30 billion naira and would help change the way lobbyists twist many well-meaning government officials. Consequently, it is clear by now that she is not involved in any of billions being attached to her name by some media houses. Therefore, as we patiently await the full report of the investigation, we urge the public not to be misled by those who are hell-bent on tarnishing the hard-earned reputation of Dr. Betta Edu. We also believe that the President will treat this matter with the firm, dexterous, and single-mindedness it requires. He must not be swayed by a virtuous campaign of colony and the gang up of a cartel who believe that it should be business as usual. It is our hope that in the end, only the guilty will be punished. And when Dr. Edu is vindicated, the President should not delay in reinstating her. Again, we further encourage fellow Nigerians to read between the lines and not allow the corrupt establishment to rid us of people who has the ability to transfer and produce long-lasting results. Thank you. Clear Betta Edu, reinstate Betta Edu. Thank you and God bless you.